Hello, y'all. It's 10:14 p.m. at night. I guess I started at 10:13. Hey, Ashley. I'm sorry that by the time I think the perps waited till it was time for me to check out, to finally let certain people in when I had to check out the hotel. How y'all doing? Yeah. Hi, Chasley. Wow. As soon as I get on, the stalkers trying to illegally break into my PayPal. The very second I've been on here 2 minutes and they're trying to illegally hack it and break in my PayPal. They think that they got the fake authority to do this to me as punishment. You don't commit crimes and call yourself punishing somebody who has done you nothing. So that they think that they got the fake authority to steal from me. What are you trying to break into my PayPal for? I have no money in my PayPal account. Nothing sitting in my PayPal account. Nor my Cash App. I have zero balance, so stop trying to do that. Stop. They're trying to illegally break in both the Cash App and PayPal. Yeah, the fake satanic sex trafficking cult criminals. Imagine these motherfuckers I don't know. I don't know who these idiots are. But they're the ones lying and saying Candy is a scammer and a fraud, but you trying to break into my Cash App and PayPal accounts for nothing. Soon as I get on the live stream, I haven't said anything to anybody. I mean, before I can even say anything to anybody, y'all already attacking my chat and attacking me already for nothing. And just leave people alone. And they're trying again to illegally break into my PayPal account. What? Wow. Yeah, they've been doing sick stuff like that to me too. Sending pictures of penises. And every time they try to break into my PayPal, they have PayPal to call my phone. Yeah. They have illegally sent me pictures of women with penises to my emails and sending her sexually harassing and murder-threatening emails and act like they're going to delusionally believe that they're going to succeed at coercing me to join their fake nasty cult, in which I want zero parts of, and they need to respect that. Yeah, exactly. So I'm sorry you're going through this too, Chasley. And they're trying to illegally break into what they think is my Ko-fi account too. Yeah. They're sick and evil. Hi, thank you. Thanks so much. They're satanic sex trafficking cult criminals. Excuse me. Look what they're doing. Look at the number of viewers that they're doing. They're sexually harassing me with numbers. Using sexually perverted, nasty numbers. Yeah, they're sick as fuck. They are sick. Yeah. And the stalkers, like 2 years ago, they have illegally fake planned my funeral and making fake obituaries of me and everything. And harassing and threatening me, talking about they're going to throw me in a river and that they're going to cremate me and everything. And they will make fake AI pictures of a pig on a tombstone and stuff like that. And talking about here lies greedy. Yeah, they're demented and they call us crazy. Yeah. And they brag about how they will never stop. They need to be put to a stop. Like, how the hell are you going to try to force someone to turn evil? And you attack and abuse them for refusing to turn wicked? They're still trying to break into my PayPal. I smell weed. And wow, they are smoking weed near me. See, they're teaching kids to be disrespectful. I mean, kids calling me bro. They're using sexually perverted, nasty numbers again for the number of viewers. I don't have that amount of people in here. Take it off. They're lying and they illegally hack and manipulate the likes and viewers. I'm screenshotting your crimes. And they're still harassing. If I tell them to take it off the bad numbers, instead of taking it off, they take it off and then put another bad number that I hate. Certain people say that they get paid gift cards. But it's like their gang stalking and harassment is to the point of idolatry. Excuse me. And now they're trying to find inverted. Hold up. They're trying to do a fake inverted version of Satanic 666. I'm screenshotting you what y'all doing. And they're still illegally using my email addresses to sign up for websites I didn't ask for against my consent. And then PayPal, when I contact PayPal and try to say, or CashApp and say what they're doing to my accounts, they victim blame and insinuate that I'm stupid and unwise. And they won't help. Changing password does not stop what they're doing. And they're still harassing. Look at the number of likes that my perp twin sister told them to harass me with that number of likes. Please leave people alone. They're harassing bad tonight. I'm screenshotting your crimes. Hi, thank you, Miss Sheila. See how they lowered the number of viewers from 104 down to 70 in a split second. Please leave my chat alone. The stalkers, they illegally hacking in and messing with the chat. You stalkers are gonna burn in hell and shit won't be funny. Take it off the bad numbers and get out my chat. Stop. Put the likes back at 17 and stop stealing from me. Get out of here. I've been asking all day, get out of here. And this fake perp with the fake name, transsexual Jesus Christ. You're going to hell. Fake account 3 days old. And talk about, hey there, baby girl. Why do you wait till this late to ask for a hotel? I've been asking all day. I was even asking last night. Thank you. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even trying to hurt anyone. The stalking cult, they force a lot of us targets to go through this. It seems like once they get you homeless, it's hard to get you out. It's hard for you to stay out of homelessness, you know. But I have successfully gotten out of homelessness, and they forced me back into homelessness. And this happened to a lot of targets across the world. They sold their soul to the devil so that they don't have to struggle on this earth. Because if they didn't sell their soul to the devil, they probably would be struggling and poor also. But then they sell their soul to the devil and act like they never were poor. Hi, thanks everyone. Thanks Lefty, thanks Richard. And the stalkers, they falsely refer to my supporters as enablers. Like as if they act like as if I have a drug habit or something. I don't do. One of the stalkers came in my chat earlier and lied and said that I have been known to spend the donation money on cigarettes and alcohol, and I don't even drink alcohol or use cigarettes. I hate both, and they're harassing me with sexually perverted, nasty numbers again. Look at the number of viewers that they illegally manipulating the numbers and hacking in my chat. And now they illegally use my email to sign me up for a fake website talking about Transgender Advocacy Council. They want me to become transgender. Well, the hotel that was $85, well, about $79, that's on the other side of the river. So like I can't take the bus to go on the other side of the river because the ferry stopped running, and you know, they have some hotels nearby that if I get like probably, I don't know, $100 plus $50 deposit, then I could get a night. Well, the gang stalkers are forcing me to suffer homelessness. So the other hotel is across the river, and it was $79 for tonight and no deposit. Well, tonight I think they said 51 degrees, but last night it was 39, and the night before I think it was 31 degrees. But it's still cold. Yeah. Thanks, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. But the gang stalkers are keeping me undeserved punished. You know, get out. See, get out of here. No, I don't. See, the cult criminals making fake new profiles to lie. I don't have anywhere to put a sleeping bag. Get out of here, perp. Oscar is a gang stalker. Oscar is a perp trying to sabotage. Hi, Camilla. I'm not near Alabama right now. I can't trust anybody's offers to go live with them because I'm being targeted. I don't know if somebody trying to traffic or what. But thanks for the offer, though. I'm in New Orleans. The stalkers, they already know. Thank you so much. The fake perp. Yeah, it went through. The fake perp with the fake name Oscar talking about, don't you want a sleeping bag instead of a hotel? And plus I can't move out of New Orleans until after I fight the fake criminal charges from being illegally swatted and lied on. And I have to be forced to pay fees for crimes I did not commit. So basically, any police officer could just walk up to you and wrongfully arrest you for a crime that you did not commit, and then throw you in jail for resisting arrest and failure to identify, and then try to force you to pay $500. When someone lied on you and the cops saw that they lied and still gonna throw you in jail anyway. Get out of here, sex trafficker. Go to hell. This fake perp making a fake 4-year-old profile with the fake Jewish symbolism. They keep forcing me to go back to court, and I'm tired. I need help with a way to pay $215.75. Get out of here, sex trafficker. Oh yeah, they did. They did, and for the January 9th arrest. Yeah. It was a young kid that looked like he was 18 years old, yelling at me saying, shut up, shut the fuck up. That's exactly what he told me. But, yeah, I didn't get to make the interview because I didn't have anywhere to put my belongings. They wanted me to go damn near empty-handed and dress in a certain kind of professional way. I don't have business clothes, and I cannot carry around business clothes, you know, and I didn't have anywhere to put my bags or anything. Yeah. And I was forced to have to, like, they would not let me formally cancel the interview, and they told me it was too late. And then I tried to call the phone number, and it was like an automated message that gave me the runaround, and I could not get through to anybody. Well, I don't need a job like that anyway, where the phone number won't work properly. Thanks, y'all. And there was another job I was trying to get, cleaning buses, but they rejected my application. A job cleaning tour buses. And it's still hard for me to get a job because of the fake criminal charges I have to fight from being illegally swatted. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, so like a lot of the employers, they don't like you to bring bags. Even when I had a job at Seville Quarter in Pensacola, Florida, the fake abusive narcissistic manager, owner, or whoever used to throw fake tantrums at us for bringing a backpack to work. And it could be just one backpack, and they would yell at us and say they didn't want us to bring any backpacks to work. Well, what if you're homeless and don't have anywhere to go or put your stuff, and this is all the belongings you have, and all your valuables and everything you own. Exactly, yeah. But then they try to tell, the fake courts try to tell me all I have to do is pay $215.75, and then everything could be erased off my record. But I can't even get the help to pay it off. And the sooner it gets paid off, the sooner I could get job opportunities. I guess nobody wants me to get a job because ain't nobody trying to help me with the funds to pay off the fake criminal charges. And I don't know what's going to happen for the January 21st court date from the January 9th arrest. Now that had been dragging on for over a year. Well, it will be over a year. Yeah, I think the stalkers are blocking other people from commenting. I don't know. It looks like, I don't know if they're blocking Ashley and Chasley from chatting. Hi, Iona. Yeah, because they had more people chatting earlier. So it's like, I don't know what way around it. I don't know how I can find an employer that doesn't have a problem with me bringing my bags to a job interview or work. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. They're harassing me with fake Masonic 33. Richard, you're going to hell. See, Richard started off with fake supportive comments, and now he's making fake perp comments. So Richard admitted that he'd been stalking me for a while. see how they start to be fake supportive and fake nice, and then they come with their fake harassing perp comments. Richard, you're going to hell. You see how they switch up? I don't have a way to get a storage unit. They're flooding the chat with fake harassing comments. Now, I mentioned the name Maya yesterday, and now the perps are illegally using that name. I see when I use a certain name in my short stories, and then they try to make a fake profile using the names of my short story characters. And they're harassing me with fake Masonic 33 and look. Yeah, you see that, huh?
Say, babe, do you have a cigarette I can buy from you?
What?
I said, do you have a cigarette I can buy from you?
I don't smoke.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That's a fake perp tactic to ask me for cigarettes to smoke. I think she was, because that's one of the fake perp tactics to ask me for a cigarette. And she seemed like one of those druggies. But me being homeless, I cannot have a storage unit because they won't let me have a storage unit because I don't have a permanent address. And same thing, they won't let me have a regular P.O. box from the regular post office because I don't have a permanent address. When I have 2 bags. Wow. They need to stop. Wow. Yeah, the stalkers are desperate. They're trying to force filth onto decent people. Yeah. It's starting to feel colder. So Richard Hensley he admitted that he'd been stalking and watching me for a while, and then pretended to be a fake supporter, and then he switched up and started making fake harassing perp comments. And if you say, oh, I think you need a mental health evaluation, you're obviously schizophrenic, why are you blowing snot rockets? That's disgusting. You know you're lying about having Tourette's. Well, if you feel that way, why are you stalking and watching my videos? If I'm so disgusting, why do you watch me? Yeah, he trying to talk about, hi, Candy, I've been following your story for a little while now, and I just want to say God bless. Yeah, you admit that you've been stalking. Richard Hensley, you're going to hell. I wish there was a female version of Richard so I can taunt him with that fake fucking name. Hi, thanks. And Richard also pretended like he was gonna try to help with a hotel too. He lied about that. Excuse me. Get out of here, sex trafficker. And then the character that I use in the short story said Maya Davis. And here's a fake perp with the fake name Zandra Davis. I think Chasley is a perp. Hi, hold up. Hi, Elemento. Chasley seemed like she instigating the message, just like never mind. Well, my content is I'm documenting my gang stalking and homeless situation. I think that fake Richard Hensley account, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the fake Angie Peterson perp using a fake AI generated name. Excuse me. Yeah, why do you stalk and watch somebody for months if you think I'm so disgusting? But how you call me disgusting, but you send me sexually harassing filthy pictures? How do you call me disgusting when you send pictures of dogs performing sexual acts with humans? But you call me disgusting. You call me disgusting, but you send fake harassing pictures of women with a penis. Yeah. Excuse me. Get out, because you've been stalking and harassing. Get out. And I have not live streamed for years. Get out. You have no reason to stalk someone. Get out of here. You're filthy and you're disgusting and you're going to hell. You are stalking. You're not trolling. You're stalking. The fake M Stone perp, it seemed like he made a fake new profile to harass. When you have me blocked for no reason at all, but then you come and stalk. You have me blocked on one account and then make another fake profile to come and harass anyway. Get out. You stalkers don't have the last say so. Get out of here. You're not gods. They're being more obvious with their fake satanic perping. They're harassing really bad. Oh, Rochelle. The satanic cult stalkers. They're satanic sex trafficking cult. Hi. That's what they do. They will harass and say, Candy's schizophrenic. And when I block them, they pretend like they're the fake victims and be like, Candy's rude and she got a bad attitude. You're attacking and harassing me and picking on me unprovoked for no reason first. I'm being stalked and harassed by satanic evil cult criminals. Wow. The cops are part of the stalking. They're satanic Freemasons and they're not God. The stalkers, they're stalking and harassing both online and in person. And cops help them. Cops employ them. They pay them. Get out! Stop using my profile. They're illegally stealing my profile picture and making fake new profiles, harassing and attacking me. Because they're satanic evil cult. They sold their soul to the devil. They're satanic sex traffickers. Thank you. Yeah, the fake Richard Hensley perp, I think is Angie Peterson. And they illegally used my profile picture, illegally steal my profile picture and made a fake brand new account 2 minutes old. And made a fake brand new account that's 2 minutes old and illegally using my YouTube profile picture without my consent. Excuse me. All the stealing that they're doing from me. They're trying to steal everything I have and then lie to people and say that I'm a mentally ill scammer and fraud when they're part of a satanic cult and they lie. I'm screenshotting your crimes fake, Damnesia. You don't even have to put any photo online. They could take a picture of you in person and then go upload it and show the cult and show the DHS fusion centers. Maria, you sound like you're victim blaming. Get out of here. They got multiple fake channels. And the perps illegally smoking weed near me again. They're illegally fake view botting. They're view botting because no way they have almost 200 people in the chat. They're messing with the chat. Get out. Yeah, they're blocking everybody else. How would they have 172 people in the chat but only 2 or 3 people talking? Because they're view botting. Now they lowered the numbers to 86. Lately, yeah. Excuse me. See, they put the numbers that the likes at 43, then they lowered it to 42, and then they lowered it to 41. And look what numbers they're harassing me with. I'm starting to feel very sleepy. Excuse me. Oh. And I'm not allowed to fall asleep here. Yeah, and oh man, I'm so tired. It's like more and more people starting to reveal themselves as perps. People that pretend to be fake supportive and then they start to reveal themselves as perps. They're sick as hell. And they're still harassing me. I don't have a place to stay. If I had a place to stay, I would be there. Thank you. Tonight, I was not fortunate enough to get hotel help. The stalkers got me wrongfully banned from the shelters and a lot of hotels. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I wanted to have some real food for dinner, but I had a pulled pork sandwich and fries and like a little brownie and ice cream. And someone had paid for part of my meal. Well, to be honest, the pulled pork sandwich was kind of nasty. I was disappointed. You live in Detroit? But I kind of like the dessert. It was kind of good. And this is what the server did to me. Excuse me. At the restaurant, I didn't go to Texas Roadhouse. It was a different restaurant that been there for years, and today was my first day trying it. And they give yeah. They give free peanuts with your meal. They give free peanuts with your meal like they do with the Texas Roadhouse and Firehouse. I'm not no, like they do with Texas Roadhouse and Five Guys. But it's a local restaurant, they give you free peanuts. Excuse me. Wait, somebody trying to derail the topic. But yeah. Now they're harassing me with bad numbers again with the number of viewers. Take it off. Yeah, but guess what? The server did not give me the peanuts like she gave everybody else. Well, for the first meal, it wasn't breakfast food, but it was a leftover sandwich from yesterday from dinner. Yesterday I got like a buy one get one free sandwich, and then that hotel didn't have breakfast, so I saved the second sandwich for breakfast for this morning. It was like a turkey and provolone sandwich, and then I didn't get to have lunch, but for dinner I had pulled pork and sandwich and fries and like a little brownie and ice cream. Yeah, the server, what she did to me Well, like the hostess, well, they had somebody that was doing a job like both a hostess and server on the other side. And then she looked at me like I was crazy when she asked me what I wanted to drink. And I said 2 cups of water. And then she told me where to sit. And then the actual person that was the server, she came to me with 1 cup of water. And then straight up gave me, she asked me what I wanted to order. And she immediately, I had to ask her about 7 or 8 times for a second cup of water. And then she pretended like she kept forgetting. And then like I heard that when you go to a restaurant and when a server try to give you your bill as soon as you sit down, that means that that they don't want you there. They're trying to get rid of you. I had to pester her 7 or 8 times to get it. And the way she treated me made me almost want to slap the shit out of her too. She looked like she was like 19 or 20 years old. I'm 42. And what she did was, she had, after she took my order, she almost immediately put the bill down. Hi, Chosen Lioness. Yeah, she almost immediately put the bill down, and she did not give me my peanuts, and she did not give me the peanuts, and she did not give me the second cup of water. And then she took a long time to come back to me, and everybody else around me was white like her, and everybody else around me was received their food and the peanuts and whatever they wanted to drink. Hi, Palmer. Thank you. I don't know if she was discriminating because of homelessness, or if she was a racist, or if she was a perp. It could have been either one. And she served everybody else, even the people that came after me. She served them their drinks and gave them peanuts to eat. Hi, y'all. And excuse me. And it seemed like some of them were getting their food before me. And then it wasn't until after she delivered my food to my table, and I said, you still never gave me the peanuts. And so she pretended to look stupid and then fake apologize. Excuse me. And then she finally went to get the peanuts. Excuse me. And I had to keep asking for her for multiple times for a second cup of water. And she's like, no, you're not going to get another cup of water until after you're finished that one. You're not even finished half of that one that you have. And I'm like, well, I always ask for 2 cups of water. And I'm like, and yes, I will drink the second cup. She's like, you're not even, she's like, no, you're not getting another cup until after you finish that one. Look, you're not even done half of that cup of water, and you're asking for another one already? And so I was pissed and could not enjoy my meal. I was so mad that the meal seemed like it was nastier than what it probably really was. I could not even enjoy my meal. Excuse me. Yeah. And it's like, I was like, yeah, she should be fired for talking to me like that. And I thought about trying to talk to the manager or owner or whatever, but I was afraid it would have made matters worse. So I was angry the whole time I was eating. Could not enjoy my meal. And then after I got done my food, she pretended to be fake nicer. And I said, you know what? I said, you know, you really, you know, you really offended me, and I don't like the way you treated me. And she looked around stupid, and she said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. And she fake apologized profusely, and she kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel that way. I said, yeah, the way you made me feel made me almost mad enough to never want to come back here again, and this is my first time here. And then she acted like she was trying to beg me to come back and don't feel that way. And she tried to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel that way, and this and that or whatever, you know? And then, so after that, kind of find out, I was wondering, is this an off day, or like, well, the price is not even right on that after, you know, she swiped my card or whatever. I'm like, wait a minute. Before I signed it, I was like, this wasn't right, you know. But then later on, she said, oh, I forgot to tell you, the person at the table next to you, like the across or whatever. She said, well, the people at that table paid $10 for five different tables or whatever. You know, so I was able to, you know, somebody paid $10 towards my meal. Thank you so much to that person who, you know, paid $10 towards my meal, you know. And then I went to use the bathroom, and I explained to her, I said, I always go, you know, and excuse me, I said, I said, I do this just about every day when I go to the restaurant. I said, I always ask for 2 cups of water. And she said, well, every time someone asks for something to drink, they always have their drink go to waste each and every time. And so that's why I wanted to make sure you were going to drink it. But, like, I did see that someone at another table had a cup of water and a cup of drink. They drank none of their water, and they drank like 2 sips of their drink, and probably didn't even drink the drink that they paid, the Coke or whatever that they paid for, you know. And they left like a full cup of water and a full cup of whatever soda that looked like it could have been either Coke or root beer, you know. Exactly. That's abusive and narcissistic. Excuse me. You know, when I usually go to the coffee shops and restaurants and stuff, a lot of the like restaurant people that are familiar with me, a lot of them smile, and they know, I mean, you know, they know to bring me the 2 waters without me even asking. They just bring me the 2 waters, you know. But yeah, for her to act like that over water, and I'm a paying customer, and I figured she must have not wanted a tip. Excuse me. Excuse me. So she must have not wanted a tip acting like that, you know. But I figured that was either perp or narcissistic abuse or racism, or I don't know what her motive was. But it seemed like she hated me from the moment I got in there. Hi, thank you. I'm trying. I was trying to get help with more hotel nights, but I'm forced to have to suffer outside. Chosen Lioness and Palmer, y'all still in the chat? Or the stalkers blocking y'all from talking? Yeah. Excuse me. Well, I didn't have the spare money to tip her anyway, but you know, yeah. Well, other restaurants, you know, hi, I'm struggling to survive like usual. Yeah. And they had a satanic transgender at a cafe in Pensacola that tried to fight me over not being able to afford the tip, and that was all I had. And then he tried to take it outside of the cafe and try to harass me elsewhere, and was trying to ruin my life. And the thing is, they gave me a meal or two and did not charge me. And then another time I go there and, you know, someone helped me with the funds for a meal and I had just enough for that meal. And the other $10 I was trying to save for dinner later that night. And then, you know, the guy tried to fight me, you know, get out of here, sex trafficker. Hold up. Yeah. That fake stabby shade talking about aren't we all struggling? How you gonna say that and you're not homeless? Yeah. Well, I have to dine in at certain restaurants because of my homeless situation. And that's after the library closes. That's the only way I can, you know, charge my phone and use the bathroom and eat, you know. Yeah, it is the worst. And then being targeted on top of being forced homeless. Hi, Sam. Exactly. The paradox, huh? Excuse me. Yeah, they hypocritical with that. And it's okay for rich people to beg for money and beg for donations for political purposes. People that's already rich, but if you're a poor person, you know, they attack you. Now, don't y'all know about this Operation Catahoula Crunch? Yeah. This Operation Catahoula Crunch, they have ICE going from door to door. You know, if they suspect someone is an illegal immigrant, whether they're legal or not, they don't even give people a chance to prove themselves. And people are actually giving hospitality to the people who are here illegally. Yeah, exactly. Now they people pouring their hearts out, you know, to illegal immigrants and feeling sorry for them, but they attack and bash homeless Americans. Yeah, they got rich people that, especially people who are financially well off and got over 1 million subscribers, and tell people donate to my Cash App for my birthday, and they get pouring donations. And they have houses and cars, and their YouTube account pays for them, you know, but somebody that's homeless and struggling like me, I get attacked. Excuse me. But I wonder how do they New Orleans people are helping and supporting, this Catahoula Crunch thing. I mean, but they're supporting the illegal immigrants, but they're attacking homeless people and won't help their fellow American, their fellow New Orleans native. But then people who are not from here, that's illegally here, y'all rather support and worship them. It's backwards. Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me. Being gang stalked, the stalkers, they even attack and abuse me on my own birthday. And trying to kill me even on that day. Yeah. I think the stalkers are blocking Camilla. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly when they harass me and tell me go get a job, they want me to do prostitution. Yeah, that's what the gang stalking cult, what they do. Yeah, and they sit there and watch me suffer. So one of the stalkers is fake requesting me $100 on Venmo. One of the stalkers is fake requesting me $100 on Venmo, and I don't even have $100. They're fake requesting me $100 talking about for hotel. Wow. Stop blocking Camilla. And I don't know if they're blocking Ashy. Excuse me. It's starting to feel colder. I can't believe I'm forced outside tonight. Yeah, this fake perp with the fake name Robert McClaskey is fake requesting me $100 on Venmo, trying to be stupid and mocking me. I think he played that same game on PayPal. Excuse me, they have fake perps that want to pretend to fake request $1,000 on PayPal or Venmo and think it's funny. I don't know what makes them think that I'm stupid enough to give it to them, but I do not have $100. They need to leave people the fuck alone. Stop blocking comments. Yeah, I think that's the fake Angie Peterson pretending to be Richard Hensley, a fake name, Richard Hensley. Hi, thanks. Thank you so much. Exactly. And you know what? The stalkers, they have threatened to contact ICE to deport me. When I'm a born and raised New Orleans native and U.S. citizen, the stalkers have harassed and threatened to get ICE to deport me for Operation Catahoula Crunch. I guess that's another swatting, another kind of fake illegal swatting threat. Sorry about that. Excuse me for burping. Yeah. I'm from here. And so many people try to treat me like I'm not welcome in my own hometown. I'm from here. Even my own mentally slow, crazy biological family trying to falsely talk about don't come back down here. And even fake Hellface Shelley from the fake Foster family tried to say the same thing back in 2017. Trying to say that she don't see why I came back down here. Well, it looks like the moon is on top of my head. Excuse me. Yeah, they're blocking Camilla. They're blocking certain people from commenting. Yeah. They're trying to get me in all kinds of trouble. The stalking cult criminals. I heard that Operation Catahoula Crunch and ICE. I heard that they are illegally detaining people who are U.S. citizens, legal U.S. citizens. I think this is part. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if they're detaining people, and this is like the beginning of them detaining people and sending them to FEMA camps. FEMA camps and martial law. Ain't nobody been talking about that. But I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I don't know if the stalkers are blocking Palmer and Chosen Lioness. The stalkers are blocking comments. And they're blocking Camilla from commenting. And there's a drone above me too. Hi. Can you please not call me girl? I don't like to be called girl. But hello. I'm on the streets again. I'm on the streets tonight. I don't have anywhere where I could sleep. I have to be forced to stay awake all night. And it's torture. Yeah. I'm really sleepy right now. And if I had a hotel for tonight, I probably could be like around this time, probably going to just about going to bed by now. I'll probably be sleeping already. Well, no, I don't think I'll be sleeping, but I'll probably be laying down trying to sleep. Yeah, they're blocking comments. They're blocking Camilla and they're blocking a few other people from chatting. Palmer, you still in the chat? And they're blocking comments. Okay, good. All right. Excuse me. They're blocking Camilla from chatting. And they're blocking a few other people from chatting. Yeah, I'm very sleepy right now and can't sleep anywhere. I have to be forced to fight to stay awake. Excuse me. Yeah, they're blocking comments. That's what the play the site game of blocking comments and then get mad at me for being quiet and talk about why is she not talking. Y'all blocking people from talking and engaging with me. And stalking cult criminals. Excuse me, I keep yawning. Stop blocking the chat. Well, the stalkers got me wrongfully banned from the cheaper hotels, but one hotel that I could go to is under $100 and no deposit, but it's across the river and it's too late for me to go over there. But it's 11:44 and there's another hotel that I would have to pay like $100 plus $50 deposit that I could walk to, but I don't think anyone's gonna help me with $150 within the next 15 minutes. So I'm just toast for the night. And they got me wrongfully banned from so many cheaper hotels and motels. The stalking cult criminals. Yeah, it's 11:45 right now. So at midnight, certain hotels will not let you make a reservation at all. In other hotels, they will charge you more money if you try to book after midnight. Get out of here. Hold on, there's a fake perp in here. But yeah, they illegally find my location, I don't know how, and call up hotels and tell lies and get me wrongfully banned. Or if I have a job, they will prank call the job and tell a lie to get me wrongfully fired. But they're the same ones harassing me, telling me get a job. And then when I get a job, they be like, we're going to find out where you work at and we're going to get you fired. And they follow through with their threats. If I got an apartment, they would illegally find out where I'm living at and be like, yeah, we're going to get you evicted. And see, they're harassing me because I'm speaking the truth about them. I'm screenshotting your crimes, fake damnesia. Get the hell out. Take it off the bad numbers and get out. They're harassing bad. And they're still illegally blocking supportive comments. And they have illegally swatted me and made false calls to the police to have me wrongfully thrown in jail too. And think it's funny. And I have to be forced to pay court costs and fines and stuff for crimes I have never committed. Excuse me. And they're still harassing. I'm gonna have to get off the chat soon. Yeah. Excuse me, the stalkers, they do that to a lot of us targets and keep us suffering when we don't deserve it. Excuse me. Yeah, how do they have so many viewer numbers but only one person chatting? They're allowing one person to chat. They're messing with the live stream, the stalking cult criminals. Yeah, they think it's funny. Yeah. Yeah, they're satanic sadists. Excuse me. So earlier at the library, the police officer on site had, falsely accused me of making some noise or whatever. And he tried to bully me and be very intimidating about it when I was quiet and minding my business. Excuse me. And I didn't even realize I was like clearing my throat and stuff because of the mucus in my throat, you know. And that was my first time back at that library in months. Like, I don't even remember the last time I was there at that library. You know, I was gone away for months. Yeah, I have. The stalker, they're blocking everybody else except when they're only allowing one person to chat. Stop blocking comments. Excuse me. Yeah. So I'm going to get off the chat. I'm really tired. My phone battery's at 76%. And I got to ration the battery until tomorrow morning. I love y'all, and I'm going to get off the chat, and it looks like I won't be able to chat until, I don't know if I will chat early in the morning or if I have to wait until nighttime. But I love y'all, and I'm going to get off here, and I'll talk to y'all later.